here's the ukulele quiz sheet, and you can download it. It's available now at uschool.ca, along with everything else, the videos. Now, if you've gone through and done this quiz, great, and you can practice playing the notes. And of course, you've already filled in all of these areas. But if you're looking at this quiz and you're thinking you're not quite sure how to do it, I'm going to give you a little hint and then you can complete it. Let's do the first line together. And I'm going to have this right here too, D scale. You've got one of these and you can print one or you can take one out of your folder. And I'm going to come back over here and look at this first note. It's on the second space. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. This one's on the second space. And there's a little trick. Some people like this trick for the spaces. F, A, C, E. We've named those spaces going from the bottom to the top. F, A, C, E spells face. And the F stands for F note. The A stands for A note. The C stands for C note. And the E stands for E note. So if we're on the second space and we spelled that word F, A, C, E, which note is this? F, A, C, E. F, A, C, E. Correct. That's an A. Now, we could just write down A here. I've got my left hand pointing, so I'm not going to write it. You can write in an A. Or if that didn't make a lot of sense to you, you could say, okay, this note's on the second space. Let me look at my scale. I know my scale notes. Let's see. My note D is here. It's open. E is a finger on the second fret. F sharp's open. G is a first finger, first fret. A, there it is. Third finger, third fret, F sharp string, and here it is. A on the staff is the second space, F, A, C, E. Or A. Sometimes people just get to know it because they've practiced this scale so much. This A is the same thing as this A. This one's filled in. It's a quarter note. This one is a whole note, so it's got not filled in the middle, but it still means the same note. So you can write in A here. And then you could play it. Third finger, third fret. I'm going to play it quietly with one hand. There we go. Let's do the second note in this quiz. Let's see, this one is on the second line. Second line. And the lines have a little trick that people like to use. Every good boy deserves fudge. Or lots of people like to make up their own. And you could go ahead and make up your own. Every good boy deserves fudge is an old-fashioned one that some people like to use. And you can make a funnier one. So every good boy deserves fudge. Every good, we're on the second line, and G stands for, good stands for G. I said that backwards. You got what I meant, though. Every good boy deserves fudge. So you could write that in there. G, that's the answer. You have it. But if you thought, I forget how do I play G? I can find every good boy deserves fudge. Or I might have even remembered G's always on that second line. Every time that's going to be a G. But what if you forget where to play it on your instrument? Well, you're going to come back to this handy dandy cheat sheet. And there's G. Second line, every good boy deserves fudge. Here's the picture of how to play it. First finger, first fret. F sharp string. I'm going to play it now. First finger, first fret on the F sharp string. You try it. First finger, first fret. G. Okay, let's do one more of these, and then I think you can probably do the rest. Oh, there's a pretty good hint on this one. It's got a sharp in front of it. It's also on the first space. What do we do for these spaces if we want to get a helping hand? F, A, C, E. And there's a sharp. We always know that's probably going to be, not every time, but if it's here, it's going to be an F sharp. If it's here on this first space, it's an F sharp. So you can write it in, F sharp. How do we play F sharp? Well, I'm pretty sure you know that one, but just in case, let's come over here. Picture tells us open string, no fingers, second string from the bottom. We all know our F sharp from our first day of classes. You can play it with me, F sharp, and you're going to write it in. Now I think you can do the rest. I'll start you on this one. Second line, so we're going to say every good boy deserves fudge. Oh, sounds familiar. Think you know it? If you're not sure, let's go check over here. Second line, second line, second line. This looks like familiar. Okay, off you go. See if you can finish this sheet. Excellent job.